pretty unceremonious way to return after a while, but we're back!
What's up, y'all?
Alright, I was going to sit down, but I look about 3 feet smaller than you. I already do look like that anyway, so I'm just going to back that up. We're back! The Crawdads are back too. We just played a series and got the floor swept out of us by Winston-Salem.
No, we won one game.
We won one game. I don't mean swept like literally we got swept. I just mean swept as in they killed us a lot.
Anyway.
Yep, buried the lead on that. Let's play our 1-star review game.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, it's the first one of those in quite a while. All right.
I thought we were doing 4 stars or 5 stars.
That I positivity isn't as funny.
Very true. Very true.
All right. So this one comes from Scott Thomas Stanley. Very fancy name or serial killer name. You ever notice when you love Small Town Murder? It's your favorite podcast. Why does every notable killer use all 3 names? They always say the middle name. No, they don't say Joey Gallo's middle name when he comes up to bat. They don't say, we don't say our middle names.
What is your middle name?
Lee. I don't say, welcome to the Dirty Balls Podcast. I'm Ethan Lee Benfield. No, I don't do that. But with the serial killer...
That's funny. You should start doing that.
It's always all... Okay, yeah. Welcome to the Dirty Balls Podcast. I'm Ethan Lee Benfield. And anyway...
Bobby Allen, you want to introduce yourself?
All right, got off track there. So Scott Thomas Stanley, and he's only got 1 review, so they really irked him here. And his profile picture is an NC State logo, so he's probably not a big fan of Duke Ellis. When we get to Duke Ellis, I'm going to say something about that chant because I thought it was hilarious. But there's one thing I wish you would have done, but we'll get to it.
I'm sure.
All right, so here we go.
Nothing meets Ethan.
You know what could have helped with that?
What?
Maybe if you were sitting over there in our
That's
section and
That's true.
told us, hey.
That's true. No, I'm not saying I did. I'm saying I loved it. It was an awesome chant. I just thought it would have been funnier if you would have just kept doing a different ACC team every time. Like Syracuse, Wake Forest, Boston College. That's what I thought.
We wanted to stick with North Carolina team.
That also makes sense. Then my thing means nothing now. Okay, so this is 3 years ago. The lady at the store was very hostile and threatened to call the cops on me. Threatened to call the cops. She was not that helpful. All this happened because I touched a mannequin.
No, sir. There is more to that story, and boy, I want to know it.
There is more to that story.
Have we been here?
Yes, that's part of the game.
Okay. Well, man, oh my bad. Mannequin.
Annapolis maybe has a mannequin, but I don't think it's Annapolis.
Well, it's a complaint about the staff at a ballpark. And what ballpark has
Winston-Salem.
There we go. Winston-Salem, you had it right.
Greensboro.
Really? Remember when I wanted to beat the crap out of them?
Yeah, but Winston-Salem is our big complaint spot. Did you pick them because we played Winston-Salem this week?
No. I picked them like 5 minutes ago. I got here, I was like, oh shit, I don't have a 1-star name yet. And I looked up Winston-Salem, knowing there would be plenty of 1-star reviews to pick from. And I found one pretty quickly.
Okay. Well, does anybody got the roster pulled up?
Oh, no, I
I'll
really
do that
want
right
to know
now.
more about
I'll do that right now. Vamp
why
for a
they were
minute.
going to call the cops because he touched a mannequin. There has to be so much more to that story.
I'm trying to think of where the mannequins are. That's like right in the middle of the store, isn't it?
I don't even know. Isn't Winston-Salem the one that has like a little trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was 3 years ago, though, so who knows?
Well, that's the last time I went there.
Yeah, it's the last time we were there.
Because 3 years ago was 2018.
Yeah.
I can't think of the mannequin, but...
I'm not sure this is entirely accurate because
it's not.
Don't say the first one.
Okay, all right. Well, I got
the first one.
I've got the 2021 Hickory Crawdads roster on here, and since
And the app this year sucks if you haven't used it. So some of these guys may or may not be. We should have got well, no, we couldn't have got one at the game because they don't print anything out for people. Damn
Germs, man. You don't want to be handing out.
I probably have the best grasp of the English language of the 3 of us, so I guess.
So you're gonna read it?
Not too Kung Fu.
Yeah, I was gonna print this out today, but I don't have a printer, so I drove to my grandma's house because she has a printer, and she wasn't there. Probably at a casino because she likes to gamble. All right, let's start with the pitchers. Grant Anderson. We've had him before, and that does not look like his picture. Never mind, it is. Cody Bradford, Gene Casanova, Sean Chandler, Ryan Garcia, Ronnie Henriquez, Lucas Jacobson, Zach Kent, Joe Kuzia, Jesus Linares, or Linares, or
Yeah.
Linares?
I think so. I think
All right.
that was what they normally say.
Seth Nordlin, Tristan Polly, Cole Reagans, or Raggins,
Raggins, isn't it?
Daniel Robert, Justin Slayton, Nick Snyder with the slick slider. That's my guy right there. Tyler Thomas, Ty Tiedemann, a lot of T's right there. Ricky Vanasco, Avery Weems,
That's our guy.
Matt Wivinis, 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 and Grant Wolfram. Don't turn your back on the Wolf Pack.
Oh!
What?
I felt like it was
Holy
this.
shit!
What?
You got one?
She
I
did
don't
it!
know
Oh
what that
my
means.
god!
She did it! That was too sweet! You got one!
I did not on purpose. I didn't.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright. Jennifer, you want to take the catchers?
I've got it pulled up here.
I'm not taking any of them, so don't even ask me.
I mean, there's only 3 of them, so yeah, I could probably pull that off.
He
Go
doesn't want to say IQ.
What? No,
David
I know how
Garcia,
to say it. I want to know if she does.
Scott Capers, and Isaiah Quiros.
There we go.
Because he's our player.
Alright.
We know what his name is.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to pronounce, though. Anyway. Infielders. Franier Chavez. Blaine Krim. The Krim will rouse to the top. Ooh, yeah. Cole Enright. Justin Foscue. Jake Gunther. Jonathan Ornelas. And Chris Cease. You sure you don't want to do the outfielders?
I'm good.
There's
Okay.
only 5 of them,
Sorry,
and
I ain't
you know
listening to-
all of them.
And one of them's been in Hickory for like 11 years.
All right, now.
He's going to move up to Double A, and then Hickory will become a Double A team. That's exactly. We'll
Oh
follow
my
him.
god, how bad would that suck?
He finally gets out of Hickory, and he's right back down. We'll become an expansion team if he ever makes it to MLB. Ryan Anderson, Miguel Aparicio, Pedro Gonzalez, and Kellen Strom. All right, going to finish it out with the coaching staff. Josh Johnson, who, if all goes right, will be on this show soon. I hope he is. Chad Corner, Jordan Teeds.
That is Comer.
Oh, whoops. I thought that was an R and an N. That's a M. And Hiram Bochacia? B-O-C-A-C-H-I-C-A. Bochacia.
Botulism. No.
Eucalyptus. Bochacia is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So that's us this year. Some familiar faces, some very familiar faces, and a couple of new guys.
All in all, I think we'll be a decent squad. The season's young, so we the first week we played in Greensboro.
They went. I did not.
Well, so I don't. They ended up breaking
Did
even.
they split it?
Yeah, they split it 3 games
I think
each.
That's right.
So, and then this week we played Winston-Salem and we won the first game.
That wasn't the first game, was it?
Because that's the only one I wasn't at, and you won, and they won. So
And we lost the other 5. You know
Um,
why we won?
Why
Because
did we
Mark Barker sang the national anthem, and
Exactly.
as tradition goes, when he sings the national anthem,
It's like
we
a
win.
90-something% rate of us winning.
I'm sure we're going to go through the series chronologically about events, but I just want to say something very quickly so I don't forget to say it later. What the hell were the umpires thinking yesterday on that diving catch that was obviously a catch that they said was not a catch?
No, it wasn't.
I really saw that, and it was a catch.
Somebody else said he scooped it.
Wow.
Anyway.
It looks like even though we've moved up a level, it seems the umpires have not.
seems like they're worse.
Greensboro, well, we only went 1 game. and it was restricted, because we wasn't open yet for the whole pandemic and stuff. So, but
That's
we
a
had
big piece of news.
yeah.
We'll get to it.
So we had some tickets left for us, and we had general admission, which we have no clue where the hell general admission
It
is.
was in those two furthest sections.
So I think up on the hill, but we ended up sitting behind home plate. So it was a pretty good game. Cold, here it is, the middle of May, and we're still wearing hoodies and blankets and all that good stuff. So
Freezing.
I think that's about to end though, because I've looked at the forecast for the next
Yeah.
week, and it's finally some actual
Looks like we're
spring.
going to get in the 90s.
But yeah, I don't have really much to talk about Greensboro because, like I said, we only went to one game. But so this week, like I said, Winston-Salem, the dreaded dash, which
Hyphens.
I don't like this whole. This is one of the things that I don't like about the new way the teams are, because we got to play them.
And we got to play them often,
Yeah.
because most of the season it's against a couple of teams.
And hopefully that's just because of COVID and traveling, and hopefully next season will be better.
Before we get to our homestand against the Dash, I went on a trip while you guys went to Greensboro. I went to Tennessee for the Tennessee Smokies. I went to 2 games. They won the first one. They lost the second one. Still as good of a ballpark as I thought it was the first time. It's still solidly in my top 5. Great atmosphere, great food, lively crowd that gets into the game, cowbells, horns, that sort of thing. You can walk all the way around the park, which is nice. They weren't being super up your ass about the mask stuff, which now isn't a thing anyway because almost every park is at 100%. And it was a fun time. They had a craft beer there from a brewery in Nashville called Yeehaw, and I really liked it. I got the Pilsner, which was the darkest Pilsner I'd ever had. It looked closer to a porter than a Pilsner. But it was delicious, and I got
We've entered beer talk.
a cup that was like a nice cup you had to pay extra for, and you got a refill on it. And I got one for Alan because it was his birthday the other day. And nice trip. Then I went to Dollywood, but that is a theme park thing, not a baseball thing.
Any whores walking around?
No.
Anyway, did they have the mascot in Tennessee?
What mascot? Yes, they had their mascot. Yes.
I think it's just a North Carolina thing.
Which that will probably also be over soon too.
Yeah, the one person in the whole stadium that has a big mask on can't walk around. But go figure.
Yeah. Oh, the umpires had their mask on over their eyes, I think.
Jeez. But yeah, this homestand, like I said, it sucked. Mark Parker sang the national anthem on the first game, and we won, and then I don't know what happened for the rest of the 5 games. So, but the umpires definitely sucked. I mean, how long have we been going to games? 6 years now?
My whole life for me.
It's been that long.
It's been a good minute. These are absolutely the worst umpires I have ever seen.
Don't we say that every year?
No, we do.
They seem to just progressively
But
get worse.
these guys are
Okay,
horrible.
it's no foul ball home run.
No.
That was one bad call. These guys were consistent bad calls.
There was-
every game.
There was a weak grounder down the line that was a 1.5 foot foul that they called fair.
But it is what it is. I mean, you gotta, I guess, make plays to. I don't know. I don't know how to win against the umpires.
There was a giveaway hat, and I missed it, and it turned out to be probably the nicest giveaway hat
We
that
should have wore them
there's
just to
been.
make him feel bad.
And you guys know how much I like hats.
I wear mine to work. So.
And I missed it. Which I was coming home from Tennessee that day. I got back to Hickory at 6:30, and I almost went to the game, but I was really tired, and my allergies were going crazy, and I just wanted to go home and sleep. And I missed a giveaway hat because of it.
Darn.
Yep.
Did you get you a poster?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had plenty of those left.
Yeah, we gave away the cats.
I can't wait to hear how well you can.
Since
hear
the
that
last
before
time
you get it.
we've installed a doggy door on our basement door.
Make sure your phone's
Still
Okay.
recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
My
somebody
phone
probably
is
do that.
sucking too. Batteries, or not the battery, but the memory.
Yeah, we're still going.
So if you hear a cat, because the cat's come down here now. So, but But yeah, the giveaway they gave the hat giveaway so far and the poster giveaway, and Sam Huff, of course, is on our poster this year, so it's pretty cool. Since you got the promo schedule pulled up, do you want to talk about what's going on?
Okay. Well, they don't have it date by date, or they do for like by homestand. I can tell you about the ones that were already happening because I was there. We had Country Night where I wore my cowboy hat and boots, and I made a rally cap by turning it upside down and putting 2 buckets of popcorn in it. What other? And they had a fireworks show on Country Night where they played such venerated country legends as Rihanna and Lady Gaga.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. What other nights did we have on this past homestand? We had Mother's Day a week late yesterday. They had I expected them to wear the Crawl Moms jerseys, and they didn't. But they had the Crawl Moms
selling the Crawl Moms jersey, so
yes.
We're no longer the Crawl Moms.
They had the Crawl Moms hats on sale for $10, and I got one. It's a nice hat, and I think those were the.
We had game show night.
Game show night. I wasn't there for that. I was at the.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you think of the new on-field entertainment?
Talking about Amanda?
Yeah.
She's nice. I did a game with her. She was nice.
Okay. You miss Curveball Chris?
He's cool. Yeah. I mean, there's never going to be another Curveball Chris, but Amanda's cool.
Why didn't you help her down off the dugout?
Yeah, that was funny.
That wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't funny at all.
No, it was funny that I totally missed that and was like, well, I probably should have done that.
You made that girl laugh.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. How often does that happen?
Never.
You couldn't even help her off the dugout?
What are you guys insinuating here? I made her laugh once and she's my wife now? Is that...
No, but you had an opening. You could have at least been polite to her.
I was. I just forgot.
Instead, you're just
Look,
like,
okay, but that would have been a very nice thing to do, and I wish I had done that. But I'm just a man, okay? I forget things. I played a game where I had to guess the year a country song came out, and I got 3 of them right and 2 of them wrong, I think. Because I love country music, but I'm not good with years of things. So yeah, and then we were on the dugout, and I did not help her down, which would have been a very nice, gentlemanly thing to do. But
it's Ethan we're talking about. So.
They took the piss out of me for that for a while because apparently I'm stupid. Is that why you asked me what I thought about Amanda?
No,
so you could just get to that story?
No, I'm not impressed. But
okay, all right.
But anyway, let's go off topic of baseball.
Oh no, we never do that.
Since you're a man, I heard your nuts dropped over the weekend, and you kind of got a little.
Did you stand up and have some words?
Yeah.
What? Oh
yeah.
Jeremy told you about that.
Yeah, he told me about that. I'm shocked.
I was waiting for. We'll wait for Jeremy to be on an episode, and we'll talk about that story together because I think it's funnier if we both talk about it.
Okay.
But yes, I didn't have some words. Somebody else had some words, and I was like, "Hey, bro, calm down. It's not that big of a deal." And then cops came over and talked to both of us with the same, this guy was cussing at me right in front of his son. And I was just like, hey, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Chill. And cops talked to us as if we were doing the exact same thing, which he was the aggressor. But we'll wait for Jeremy to be here for that
one. Okay.
I was also 6 beers deep at that point. So I might...
So you don't know how you talk to him.
I might need him to fill in some gaps on that because I am a lightweight, so 6 beers for me might as well be 11 or 12.
Okay. Back to the promotional schedule.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Tomorrow, Tuesday, May 18th, or today probably when you're watching this.
Probably not because I want to upload this.
Hot dogs are $1.
Come on, man.
I'm going to try.
And it's Craft Beer Tuesday. Get yourself a $2 pint courtesy of Lowe's Foods. Wednesday, the 19th, Wine Wednesday and Monopoly Night. And
you dress as your favorite Monopoly character. Are you going to be the thimble?
I'm going to be Jameson Fisher. And kids win.
It looks like the Monopoly Man. I don't even know if the Monopoly Man has a mustache. That's one of those Mandela effect things. Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, imagine the Pringles guy with a rich brother, and that's the Monopoly guy.
There's a Monopoly game over there, but I can't see. I got a phone. I'll just
Yeah,
Google
just
it.
look it up. We have technology. And Kids Win Wednesday, when all kids 12 and under receive a free ticket, free meal voucher, and free speed pitch and carousel voucher. And that's every Wednesday. And it's presented by Arby's, which is gross.
It's not.
Okay, their chicken sandwiches are good. Everything else, no thanks.
Why would you go there for anything other than roast beef?
Because fast food roast beef is awful.
Oh, he's got a little white mustache.
That's right. Thursday, this is one I'm really excited for.
Is it Thirsty Thursday?
No, because a couple of reasons. One, that's the day I get paid, and I'm going to buy the new camo hat. And two, it's Salute to Hair Metal. Rock on, brother. Let your hair down and bring the rock and roll. Crawdads will be rocking out for the best glam metal bands of the 70s and 80s.
Any bets they do?
Probably not. Dress like your favorite rocker, not Shawn Michaels, and get a discounted $6 ticket. I'm going to come up with something. And then it's Thirsty Thursday, which is just, if you don't know what Thirsty Thursday is by now, how'd you find a baseball podcast? And People's Bank Thursday.
Did they find a baseball podcast?
So far they have.
Oh, where?
Oh, it's a baseball YouTube show. YouTube talk show, not a podcast.
We're talk show folks.
Podcast is better for the algorithm. And People's Bank Thursday, where you get a discounted $6 ticket if you have a People's Bank card. Do you have a People's Bank card?
No.
Okay.
We're season ticket holders. We don't care.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Friday is the office night. Fact. Okay, I'm reading this copy straight from the website. Do either of you know The Office that well?
No.
Okay, so this is probably a Office reference, so if I read this wrong, I'm sorry. But it says, fact, there will be fireworks. Fact, there will be games. Fact. So I don't know if that fact gimmick is an Office thing.
Is.
Dress up in your favorite Office attire and get a discounted $6 ticket. But remember, identity theft is not a joke.
That's what she said.
Yes.
That's an Office
Yeah,
thing,
that's
isn't it?
the only thing I know.
So I'm assuming identity theft is a plot point in The Office at some point.
Aren't they a paper company?
Yes.
I know something too.
Now, is this the American Office or the British Office? Just kidding. Everyone knows it's the American Office. Over here it is. Game highlight, Fireworks Friday. And, fireworks. Some Office-themed fireworks. Saturday, the 22nd, is another Llamas night.
Woo!
I was so happy to finally see the Llamas because I waited through 6 rain delays and a freaking global pandemic to finally see the Llamas play a full game.
I'm hoping that since we're playing in Greensboro, they'll play as the Ocelots.
I hope so. And it's a replica jersey giveaway. Almost skipped one of the big ones. And that's sponsored by some radio stations. And Sunday, May 23rd, is Hot Rods and Hot Dogs. What better night than sweet cars and great hot dog? Who wrote this copy? Look, word for word right there. What better night than sweet cars and great hot dog? Ashley, did you have too much to drink one day? What's on this? Anyway, the best cars around will be out on show to get a front row view of the game, plus enjoy $1 hot dogs. Did I just have a stroke? And church bulletin Sunday. Bring your church bulletin and get a discounted ticket. And some of that money will go back to the church. And Little League Sunday. Little League members, be sure to stop by your local Sheets for a free ticket to the game. And then, hey, if you're noticing that these homestands seem longer than usual, that's because we're playing like 11-game series apparently this year.
6. Come on.
Tuesday, June. Oh wait, never mind.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, that's the end of this homestand.
That was the games.
I almost started reading Tuesday
And we were playing the Grasshoppers, by the way.
game. There we go.
And then, once we come back, guess who we're playing?
The Dash again.
Winston-Salem?
No, the Grasshoppers.
Grasshoppers? Are you sure? I don't know if I believe you.
So what are your thoughts about this new scheduling? 6 games in a row with 1 day off.
Mixed feelings. I like that. I don't know what
I don't
like.
want to play the same team 6 games in a row.
There you go. I like a good 3-4 games.
It's not fun playing with those same guys for 6 games in a row.
I love a 3-game series, and I like a 4-game
3 or
series.
4 is fine.
Once you hit 5 with the same team in a row,
Yeah.
that's start getting that you see that team's entire pitching rotation, which actually might be cool. But other than that, not a lot to love about it. I like that we're seeing some new teams. It's going to take us to the middle of the summer to see those new teams. But, yeah, playing a lot of people a lot of times. And no playoffs, apparently.
No playoffs, no All-Star game.
But, they could do a point system like hockey or soccer where, you get points for wins and then that gets the trophy at the end and you don't have to do playoffs. But, nope, they're not doing that either.
I get it this year. Maybe next year it'll change, like the entirety thing. I hate it. But that's just because getting up at 3:30 in the morning after you get home at 11, 5 nights in a row, you're a damn walking zombie come Friday.
Tell them about it, Oscar.
You tell him, Oscar, I'm so mad I can't.
But it is what it is. Baseball's back. We're happy. Get the hell out of the house. Thank goodness the whole country is, kind of opening up right back, back to the way it used to be.
Starting to get back to normal.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely back to normal.
I don't like that we're playing 2 weeks in a row at home.
You don't. I don't either.
And then we're 2 weeks away after that.
Also,
But that gives us time to do a little.
I would rather it be every other week.
minor gripe here. During Launch a Ball the other night, Douglas said, our homestand ends Sunday and our next homestand starts Tuesday. If you play a bunch of games in a row at home, even if there's an off day, that entire time is one homestand. Just saying.
I get both of those. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay.
I don't know, huh?
Why? Was I supposed to add something?
Oh,
Well, moments that stood out from these games, the diving catch that may or may not have been scooped, the 1.5-foot foul ball that was called fair, the people sitting next to me and Jeremy that tried to get too cute with their heckles and really weren't clever with it at all and almost caused Donna to leave in the 7th inning.
Were they heckling our guys?
No, they were heckling the other people, but they were trying to be clever about it, but they just were running out of stuff. So they're like, "Hey, you suck!" Just trying to come up with clever stuff and just running out and saying the most generic things ever, loudly over and over again. There's an art to heckling, and not everyone gets it.
Behind us too.
yeah, we did.
What happened there?
One time he hollered out, "Fat ass!" And then you got Alan up there going, "That was not me.
Wasn't me.
I did not say that."
I am not trying to get in trouble this year.
Oh, I
He
thought
was
you meant-
hollering all
I thought
kinds
you meant
of
they
stuff.
were heckling like they didn't like Alan and Chris and were
No,
heckling that.
no, they were heckling Strawberry Short Pants down there.
Oh, the guy with his mom's shorts on. This dude, I can't do it justice enough. I was gonna walk out there and do it, but I'll do it.
I mean,
You would have to have
it won't be able to see it.
baseball pants.
This man's shorts
They
were
were-
right here.
They were up to his knee. I mean,
He
they were.
tried to make his baseball pants be booty shorts.
Which, I mean, a fair game. If you're strutting for the ladies, do what you got to do.
But Jennifer, tell Ethan about this guy since we Googled him.
I want to. That's mean. He's been in the minor leagues since
But
20
well, let's let Ethan get one guess on who drafted him.
back in 2013.
2013, he was drafted. This is the Dirty Balls
Yeah,
podcast.
2013.
Something like
This is
that.
the Dirty
Yeah,
Balls
second
podcast,
year.
so everything somehow comes back to him. I'll say the Royals.
You are correct,
Bingo.
sir.
We did it!
He was drafted by the Royals in 2017.
Everything
2013.
Comes
that
up
was
Royals.
8 years ago.
8 years ago.
And he's made it all the way to
high A.
Look, man, it took.
But he was a cool guy.
That's what's wrong with his pants. He's had them all those years.
But he was super cool. He laughed and joked around with us. So I do have to say that about Winston-Salem. I don't think there was any of them that
Just
turned
that
their nose up
umpire.
at us.
Just that umpire.
Shut your face. I'm not trying to get that out there.
Look, just because you don't start out right away, all right? Dale Jarrett, Martin Truex Jr., another example that isn't from racing. You don't always start out good. You get good eventually.
This is baseball.
Yeah, that's true.
You got an age
Age.
timeline to get good. And if not...
This ain't like wrestling where it's like 38, you're starting to get something, kid.
And then, like I said, I don't remember none of these guys' names, but the guy that hit 2 homers...
Was that Carmelo?
Yeah, that was...
Maybe?
I remember Duke Ellis.
But he has...
But,
Yeah, that's only my first one, maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. I have to go back and check.
You keep up a counter this season.
So.
We
He
need a little button.
he had some very nice gloves in his back pocket. It looked like he had fruit roll-ups.
Here's
And every time he would come up, I'm like, oh, look at the fruit roll-ups. And he would turn around and look at me and smile and just, But he killed us. He had 2 home runs, and he pimped the second one. And I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, he's just, he literally mic dropped the bat, which was funny. And then yesterday I said, hey, if you don't get on base, I get those gloves. And he's like, and he shook his head like, yeah. Well, then he ended up getting walked. And as he's walking down to first, I'm like, this doesn't count. He stops in the middle of going to the base, turns around, looks at me, and laughs. So, and then after the game, he looked at me and took off like he was shy and run away. And I was like, I didn't want his gloves anyway. I mean, I wanted them. It'd be cool to have.
your gloves anyway.
But, it was, I just told him thank you for having fun with us. And that's all it's about.
Yeah,
just we're there to have fun. So.
I don't know if you noticed this. Jonathan Ornelas' shoe game is on fire.
They even tweeted about that.
My guy had some white to pink gradient cleats that were awesome.
Too bad they were Nikes, though.
That guy is swagged to the top. Or I guess the bottom because it's his shoes. And who was our pitcher yesterday? Or the day before? It was the with the dreads with the tips on the end. That was also pretty cool. I don't remember his name, but...
It's going to take a while for me to know these guys since I don't get to go down there and talk to them and chill with them.
Which might change soon.
I don't know. I mean, I really do hope so.
I don't know.
We've seen all these guys before, though.
But, I mean...
Especially Pedro.
It's like Avery. He's our guy. He's our crawdad connection with IQ. But, I only talk to him on the phone. And, I don't know what he looks like, except the pictures that we take. So, and I mean, I'm pretty easy recognizable, I guess. So he knows me.
All right, I was going to...
Yo, the fat guy.
No,
Shut up.
I wasn't going to say that.
But anyway.
I don't know if they'll let anybody see the guys or not, because they don't want them getting sick.
I mean, it's all understandable. You got the good and you got the bad. So, but like I said, at least we're at a baseball game. So
Yeah.
that's all I wanted. I don't think I could take another birthday without being at a baseball game.
Oh, man, I remember my birthday last year. I wanted so bad to do nothing else but go to a baseball game because that's what I've done for my birthday for the past 10 years probably. And, yeah, I wasn't there. And I really was. We're home on my birthday.
Is that the dreaded picture that you speak of?
Well, not dreaded dreaded as in he has
Hair
dreads.
dreaded.
Yeah, Ronnie Henriquez. Yeah. What was that?
Your
Birthdays.
birthday.
My birthday's on a Saturday this year, and it's a home game, which means we're going to get half-past lit at that one, and it's going to be fun.
We'll see.
And also, we're probably wrapping up here because we didn't have all that much to talk about today. We're happy that baseball's back, and we're just ready to finally get to go to
So
some
it seems
more.
like a kind of casual season anyway.
Yeah,
I don't
more
know how much
games.
stats
No
and
playoffs.
stuff
Who
there
cares
are
about?
to
Who
even-
cares about wins and losses when there's no playoffs?
Right.
But I'll close. This will be my closing thing. I don't know if you guys have something, but I'll close by saying Crawdads Cafe / concession stands. What are we on this year? There has been a dip in quality that is quite noticeable. I yet to have something that I was like, that's good. Everything's like slightly worse than it was. So
Well, they don't
like,
even have all the stuff. Like,
Yeah.
when we went, the first day we were there, I was excited to go get that mac and claw dog, and it's not even on there anymore.
Right.
So-
I mean, Lucas got the barbecue
It's
nachos.
They looked very
They
good.
looked good.
But
And-
other than that, everything over there in the cafe seems like the same generic stuff that's in the regular concession stands. It's just chicken strip, hot dog, hamburger.
and I believe, as with a lot of food places right now, they are incredibly short-staffed.
But they do have cheerwine on the first base side.
Yes.
And they carded me.
And their Mountain Dew hasn't been carbonated for 3 seasons.
They carded me the first game.
They card me every time.
They carded me.
They wouldn't give Scott a beer without his card, and he's quite obviously not 20.
But Saturday, on my birthday, I didn't get carded.
You didn't buy anything, did you?
Yeah, I bought those three drinks. I bought the 2 Bold Rocks and yours.
That wasn't on your birthday.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think that was. No, it wasn't. The only drinks you had on your birthday. No, that wasn't your birthday. That was the day before your birthday that Robert got you drinks. Okay.
This is riveting, isn't it?
I still don't. It was Saturday. I had a double Fireball and Dr. Pepper, and Fireball and Dr. Pepper absolutely were meant to be together.
Oh, yeah, that is delicious. I lied. That's not my closing thing. My closing thing is asking...
But wait, there's more!
Simple question. What a giveaway, theme night, whatever kind of gimmick, are we looking forward to the most for this season?
Well, you know good and well the Joey bobblehead is his. I don't even know why you would even put it out there. You know that. I'm very excited for this weekend, the llama jersey giveaway. Even though I have a llama jersey, but still.
Since I don't have a llama jersey, I'm probably going to go with the llama.
I'm very excited that Halloween night is back.
NASCAR night, big racing guy, you all know that. So that's going to be cool. Amanda said that they were trying to get a wrestling night together, but the company that they do it through is very hard to work with. So we'll see about that. But yeah, NASCAR night and llama giveaway.
Okay, well, obviously, like Jennifer said, the Joey. But I'm going to go with the couch potato piggy bank.
Apparently, there's a SpongeBob SquarePants jersey also, which
I'm excited about that.
that'll be
I want
fun.
that jersey.
Love SpongeBob. That's my generation's like main cartoon. So, yeah.
Only jersey I'm worried about is the Frisco jersey they wore Saturday. Military Appreciation Night.
No, that'd be
It was
cool.
a
I'd love
very
to have
nice
that one.
looking jersey.
Bubba's jersey will be mine. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
You put it out there now. The people are going to bid.
Don't get it. It's mine. I'm a
Wow.
veteran. It was worn on my birthday. Don't think about it. And
Yeah.
Bubba's mama done told me I could get it.
Support.
I'm dropping those names.
You know how you support the troops? Well, you don't get like a face and a name like you're supporting this troop specifically. Well, you should know by not getting that jersey, you're supporting this troop specifically. Right here. This one. Allen Bob Moody. Right here.
It's Bobby Allen.
Bobby Allen. I thought you were about to hit me. I was backing up a little bit. Robert Allen, James, Ruby, Cuffman, Moody.
What you get on your shirt?
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
Allen, Penn, Sanchez, Evans, Silva, Relentless, live on pay-per-view, Moody.
Anyway, I'm going to end it like this. What do you call it when you pass a Mexican on the side of the road?
Don't you dare. Don't you.
A racist joke that I'm not going to give an answer for.
No, it's just not.
Don't you dare.
Is it El Paso?
You TikTok
Paso.
people know what.
Is that from TikTok? I
Yes,
think that's from TikTok. Okay.
You're the
All right.
worst.
Bye, everybody.
Look at this 40-year-old man with his TikTok.